Chelsea back with another video. So today's video is going to be more an advice piece. It's going to be about a topic that I feel you guys can relate to, well, some of you guys, and I hope you guys like it. So I'm going to talk about college, why college costs so much, what to do after college, type of like advice type stuff, and then, just try to get you guys to laugh as much as you can about college because, college is ridiculous sometimes. So here it goes. Hope you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. So college, where do I start? First, it costs a lot of money. One, why? Who knows? You pay for literally everything. You pay for them to cut the grass, them to keep your lights on. You think you're paying for, just your books and your schooling. No, it doesn't work like that. You're paying for everything. You're paying for the grass. You're paying for that pavilion that you're not going to use. You're going to pay for additions to your gym if you want that. Additions to any auditorium. Any money that goes into any building of the school or keeping up of the school, that's where they're getting your money from. So don't listen to them when they're saying, oh, it's just going towards books. It's just going towards your classes. It's not. In college, it means lots and lots and lots and lots of debt. So for college, be prepared to be broke. Be broke. All your money's going to college. That's all it's going to. Because FAFSA don't help you much unless you got some really, really good grades, your top of your high school class. Yeah, FAFSA don't help you like that. They think people is rich out here and we have money that's all going to college and not to, bills and stuff to keep our lights on, because we need a place to stay. So, college, for me, it was an interesting experience. I gained a lot of friends, lost a lot of friends. I went to events a lot, partied sometimes. Pretty much typical college things. And so my experience was pretty good. First, it was a little rocky. I was still getting adjusted to the college life, being away from home. So I was all the way in Massachusetts, which was an hour and a half, so it was close enough, but at the same time, it was far enough. For me, staying close within that distance was good. I feel like if I was like 5 hours away, I'd be like really like just like running loose, streaking. Not really. I would be probably like homesick a lot. I'd probably be calling my mom like every day. And I'd pretty much be like, yeah, I want to come home. I don't want to stay here. But I did have family if I did decide to go to school far away. I did have family in other areas, so it wasn't like I couldn't go and see them, but just going away for college wasn't for me. Advice in terms of after college, what to do after college. Apply. I can't state that enough. I probably waited too long to start applying for applications for jobs. I should have probably applied starting from my junior year, from middle of my junior year. Had I started then, I probably would have found something a little bit sooner. My degree is a degree of high demand. I got a bachelor's of science degree in criminal justice, so a lot of people are going into those degrees. It's high demand for the degree, but for positions, you got to really, really scout out there because there's very few positions and they fill up fast. Same thing with any major. All positions fill up fast. Some have more positions open than the others, so just keep applying. I thought, 70 to 100 was too little, which it was. You want to be putting in more towards 200, 300 applications. So the earlier you can start, the better. That will definitely get out to people that are interested in you. And another thing that comes really into play that will help you out with job applications is networking. So I wish I had networked more with some of the people that I either knew or some of the people that I connected with through, this career fair and job fairs and internship fairs, and this guest speaker came to school and this guest speaker came to school. I wish I took more advantage of those opportunities when they came up to me. Had I known, connect with those people, I probably would have gotten something a little bit sooner. Not saying that, being at home for a while is like a bad thing, because it's not. But after coming out of college and then the student loans hit you, then it's like, okay, now I'm really tight for money. What do I do? So yeah, I can't stress that enough. Apply, put yourself out there. Even if it feels like you're putting yourself out there too much, then that's good, because sometimes putting yourself out there a lot helps you out. What also helps you out is don't procrastinate. I was a big procrastinator, so I would put in an application, start working on an application, let a few days pass, go back to the application, fill it out again, another couple days would pass, go back and finish it up. Had I finished more of those applications, like probably in like a day or two, then I would be able to get more applications out, and that would have got me something there too. Another thing for advice in college is, partying is great, and, going to this event at, this building is okay, going to another event is okay, but don't make events be your main priority, because your schooling does come first. That's the main reason why you're there for college. Most people go there to party, and I've seen it turn out so bad for them. They've had 0.0 GPAs. I've seen people with a 0.6 GPA had to drop out of school. Not saying having a 0.6 GPA is the end for you, but, at that time, it feels like it's the end. So, there is other opportunities. You can go to trade school, you can pick up some other side job, or, work with McDonald's, or, do internship with a kids facility, some nonprofit organization, something like that. So not totally bashing anybody that has 0.6 GPAs or 0.0 GPAs, but, sometimes having that does play a part in some of the job positions you're looked at for. Another thing, grad school. Grad school, for those of you that do decide to go to grad school is a good option. This day and age, sometimes some bachelor's degrees can only earn you a certain amount. My bachelor's degree, I've looked at certain positions, it'll probably earn me about 50, 60 grand a year. Others could be 70, 80 grand a year. Some people are up in the, 100,000, 120,000 a year. So it depends on what you're going into, how high of a demand that job is, and, what state you are. So even certain states, you can make more based off, minimum wage, or the overtime wages, or stuff like that. So when you're looking into what degrees you want to go into, or what career field you want to go into, I know most people say it's not about the money, it's about having the job you like, which is true, but, we got student loans to pay, so at the same time, it's like, some people got student loans, so those things really accrue interest over time, and they want their money. They're not playing with their money. They'll take it any way they can get it. Even when they die, when you die, they still want their money somehow. So college is good, but like I said, it's not for everyone. So I knew some friends straight out of high school. They were like, yeah, college is not the thing for me. I'll go to a trade school, or, I'll pick up this side job at my dad's, company, or some people, high school wasn't even a thing for them. So they went to Job Corps, or I have some friends that are going into artistry. I have one of my friends, Trey. He's a really good artist. Shout out to Trey. He moved to New York. He just had a performance in New York this past weekend. Crowd was feeling him. He's back in Connecticut for business this week. So Trey's doing big, big things. He goes by Seven Taylor. check out his new album, Boys Just Want to Have Fun. It's on all social media music streaming sites. So Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, any site pretty much. Check it out, support him. It's one of my good friends from high school. He does archery. I have another friend who I went to college with. College wasn't one for him. He works as an electrician, doing, line work. So college is not for everyone. Some people start it and then they don't finish because they're like, I can't really stick with this. I know I'm not going to focus throughout this. I'm only going to be hurting myself, staying with it. So, college is not for everyone. Some people go through a lot throughout college. Some people have mental health issues that they're battling. They feel like they have nobody to help them out. They've got mom and dad, far away. They got their cousin, grandma, whoever they connect with far away. I've met a couple of people that I've known who've gone through mental health issues or had friends that have experienced with mental health issues. And some of them, I've had friends who've committed suicide because they don't have the support that they need. And I can never stress enough, count on your friends and family, how important your friends and family are to you. And there's so many services out there for mental health, and it's growing with the services. So, I can never stress enough, how much help there is for people who suffer from mental health, because that's such a hard thing to deal with. Anxiety is a hard thing to deal with. So they've got anxiety, whether it be with test taking, whether it be, just social experiences, anything of that sort. Seek the help that you can get. When the help is there for you, go to those people. It may seem like sometimes they're judging you. Sometimes it takes the judging you to kind of adjust how you're reacting to certain things. Or sometimes the judging doesn't help. Sometimes the judging is, they feel like they're judging you, and it's not getting much of anywhere for you. So it depends. It all depends on the person. Like I said, same thing with college. All depends on the person. For me, college was a good idea. There were several times where I would cry. I feel like I wouldn't make it through college, but I made it through college. I got my degree. I have a good job that I love. So, everybody is not made for college. Everybody's not made for high school. There's been success stories either way. High school dropouts, college dropouts. There's been success stories either way. Come successful business owners, working these type of trade jobs or on Wall Street, making these $1 million companies, stuff like that. So everyone has their own success story. Not everybody has to go to college. If you do go to college, shout out to you. There's people becoming models. Even my friend Trey, he also went into modeling part for a little while. He has books out. He's just doing great. So shout out to Trey. Shout out to everybody that's doing what they got to do. Shout out to anybody who goes to college. Shout out to college graduates. Shout out to anyone, just Black excellence in general. It's out there. It's shout out to everybody, whether Black, African American, Black, African American is the same thing. Black, white, Hispanic, pretty much any race, shout out to everybody who's doing what they got to do and doing what's best for them. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys like it. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.